Hello, welcome to Weld. This is the start page of our tool. I'll briefly explain what our tool does. We're basically a extract, transform, load pipeline tool and also a data visualization tool. With the Google Ads integration, we mostly focus on the ETL part of this because we want to support our users in moving data from their Google Ads account and into the data warehouse. We store all the used data in the user's own data warehouse, meaning that we do not have access to the data through our platform, we just synchronize it for them. I'll now show you how to set up a Google Ads connection. This is used for setting up the sync later. I'll show you that afterwards, but for now, let's set up a connection. We'll go in here and you can see the different connectors we have. You want to select the Google Ads one because this is what we're testing. I will call it tests because it is a test, and press authorize. This will send us to Google. We're using the Google OAuth connection. Press that one. You can see all the different setup. We just want to get access to the AdWords. I'll allow this. And then you're sent back to our application, and you can see that now we have created a Google Ads connection. Alright, now we want to set up a synchronization. We call this gather because you're gathering information from your external systems into your data warehouse. In this case, we want to be synchronizing to BigQuery. I already created a connection for this. And we go in here. You can see I've tested it before, but I want to show you how to set it up now. I will select the Google Ads test. This was the connection we just set up. We pull out the accounts that the user has access to. This just eases the setup for the user. In this case, I want to be synchronizing for Weld Broad. This is our main ad account. I'll select that one. It takes a bit of time because it's validating. And then you basically get access to the different scopes that we have. These scopes are different reports that are taken directly from Google Ads' own documentation, the performance, and then we have the more metadata for those ones. So the campaign metadata, the ads metadata, the account metadata, and then you get the day-by-day performance rate on these ones. Let's just try to select all of them. We go on, it selects BigQuery automatically because I only have one data warehouse here. This is the one we want to use, so we go to next, and you can then select how often you want to be synchronizing. I think every 10 minutes is fine for us. We use an incremental step. That means that the first sync will be historic, going all the way back to the start date that you will select here. But then subsequent runs will only synchronize from the last pointer, meaning that it will basically only sync today's ads data, and then when we move to the next day, it will sync that day's ads data. So we are not overly eagerly loading all the time. And it also allows our syncs to be faster, basically. Now we create the sync, and you can see it up here. Then we go into it and we check that everything is correct, it looks good, and then we'll start the sync. And I'll let it run for a while, and then I'll get back to you once it's done. Alright, I'm back, and our first sync has completed correctly. You can see we synchronized 260 entries. I go in here and you can see we don't have one that is called Google Ads tests. I'll just refresh to get the latest collections, and then we should be able to see the Google Ads test one. Yes, here it is. And you see the Google Ads campaign performance. We generate the schema basically from the names that we get from Google Ads documentation. And you can go into the preview and you can see that we have now synchronized some of the data. And that's basically it.